I think I might have figured out what's going on. Or I think I figured it out now. Take the envelope.
What are you? I can't come. Somehow old Timbola always manages to help.
So I got the paint. Combine it with the envelope.
I can see my golden glowing face in this envelope. Sadly, I can't see anything else in it. It's empty.
So now I can combine that and that.
A gold envelope with a number 1 inside.
Alright. Now let's go back to entrance.
If that can't be aware.
Give him the
I
envelope.
should probably tell the guy my guess first. Imagine going through all this rigmarole and then blowing it right. What a complete way. I want to make another guess. Shoot. 1. 1? That's it. 1. Your guess is 1? Yes, 1. If this contest wasn't free, I'd say you were throwing your money away. Oh well, it's your funeral. Right, 1 it is. Just don't picture yourself driving this sweet ride into the sunset. That's okay. I'm too busy picturing myself driving this sweet ride into a city landmark.
Let's give him the envelope.
Beans in a beanie, beans in a beanie. Hey, mister, while you was over there thinking about ponies, an officious-looking prig dressed in a suit just like yours put that on your windscreen. Eh? Oh, it's the envelope. How did I miss him? Probably because you're a gullible twat with an arse for a chin. Gather round, people. It's the moment you've all been loitering around for. The official golden envelope has arrived. This envelope contains the number of beans packed into this here vintage 1965 beanie. Some lucky lad or lassie at the fair will be driving home in this British classic. The grand total of beans in this automobile is 1. 1 bean? How can that be? I've got more than 1 bean stuck between my teeth. Well, it came out of a golden envelope, so it must be true. Now, did anyone here say 1? Oh, it's me. I've won the car. This is the happiest moment of my entire day. Ah, oh, well done you. What a stroke of good luck. Most men only dream of winning a beanie, and here I am, living the dream. There's a knack to opening the driver's door. Hold the button in and give the handle a good yank.
The fuck?
Were there beans in the petrol tank too? Could that even happen?
Oh, I crashed through the clock tower door. Nice.
I'm getting to like the taste of floor. Gets better every time, like caviar or urine. Did I say urine? I meant Valialand cider. Right, where's this tosspot then?
What the hell?
Locked. Little devil's stronger than I thought. Leave? I just flew through a windscreen to get in here. I ain't just walking back outside.
Okay. It's a bumper.
I thought bumpers were supposed to protect the car from damage on impact. Lies.
Can I take it?
I thought bumpers were supposed to protect the car from damage on impact. Lies.
It's not.
No! The triple distilled gelignite has been unleashed. It'll devour the old town. Oh, I ain't touching that with me bare hands. I like me fingers too much. Always meant to come back here with Murder Most Moist 11. Now he'll never know the true joy of moving pictures. Always meant to...
Okay. Upstairs.
Barnsley Noble. Ah, Detective Inspector Hector. I heard the familiar sound of the wanton destruction of municipal property downstairs and knew you must have arrived. Game's over, bucko. Game's over, bucko? You've had days to think of witty banter, and that's all you've been able to come up with? I had a literary quote all ready to go, but I thought it would have sounded a bit rehearsed coming from me. Cretin, ponce. Before you destroy us all, I just have one question for you. I'm all ears. The chances are that question will lead to more questions. That's okay, I love a good chit-chat. What was the point of all those useless quests you had me on? Surely you've worked it all out by now. Let's pretend I'm a complete dullard and I haven't yet. Shouldn't be too hard to imagine. Ask away. Why'd you make me fix the clock? I'd think that was the most obvious. Try me. I trust that since you escaped the death tank, you found your way into my lab at the farm, yes? You heard the notes and saw the fate of the poor badger. Now, where best to play those notes for a whole town to succumb to them? Ah, the sound of the pealing bells ringing across the sky will, to me, be the sweet sound of rebirth.
Sorry, I had to run off. I was about to explode there. Hey, Zill. Back. So I missed the whole fix the clock thing.
Why'd you make me fix the clock? I'd think that was the most obvious. Try me. I trust that since you escaped the death tank, you found your way into my lab at the farm, yes? You heard the notes and saw the fate of the poor badger. Now, where best to play those notes for a whole town to succumb to them? Ah, the sound of the pealing bells ringing across the sky will, to me, be the sweet sound of rebirth.
Okay.
Why'd you make me tear down the Exotico? May it rest in peace. Setting aside the fact that the Exotico was the physical manifestation of at least 5 of the deadly sins, and the fact that it was run by that horrible, glutinous sloth, Filthy Rich. Now, have you ever taken the time to speak to Filthy Rich? He's actually rather nice. And the fact that it represented everything that was wrong with the Clappers Reek Chamber of Commerce. I needed that. Oh, you're trying to say you wanted to get your hands all over Filthy Rich's massive throbbing pole. Not in those exact words, but yes. You see, the bells are good, but to amplify the vibration of the bells to carry across the entire town, you needed an enormous vibrator. I needed the intense output of waves it provided to... Your plan for the destruction and rebirth of a sinful town hinged on your acquisition of an enormous sex toy? Well, yes. Kind of ironic, isn't it?
Okay. With the 25,000 quid.
Where the hell is my 25,000 quid? Why, how do you think I funded this lovely festival? Boy, can't get much for 25 large these days. Most of it went on the band.
Shitty band. Okay.
Never mind, I get it. What was the exact moment in your life that made you such an unhappy little man? Oh, Hector, are you profiling me like an actual real detective? No, I just want some backstory I can taunt you with later. Well, since you're being so uncouth about it, I'll make this long and dull. What the hell? Bald bags, what have I done? Back when I was but a young lad. Yeah, town went ugly on you. Look, we did all this back at the building. Oh, yes, right, we did. I'll skip ahead to college.
God.
As the town was quickly descending into the moral cesspit of peccadillo, I had ascended to the top of my class at Clappers Reek Polytechnic. Ha! Top of his class? They give out diplomas like we give out parking tickets. I graduated with honours, with a double major in hospitality and biochemistry. I was ready to challenge the world. Despite offers from all over the country, I made a beeline for the Clappers Reek Tourism Board. I was going to do my best to turn this town around and make it a place to be proud of again. I had fresh ideas, new campaigns to bring in the tourist in droves, drive up the economy and the town's sense of self-worth. If only they'd listened to me then. The town got worse. All tourism funding was poured into the ill-fated Clappers Reek Charity Casino, and so began the avalanche effect. Crime, corruption, sin, debauchery. The town had slipped down a canyon so low that there was no way out. Except to keep digging, of course. Digging until you get so low you emerge out the bottom. And that's where Arsenal will punch through. What exactly is in those badges? Ready for another flashback?
Oh, hell.
All right. Get on with it. After the collapse of the tourist board, I hung up my hospitality coat in favour of my other college major, biochemistry. You see, I had a profound vision. Tell me, Hector, what is it that makes some people cheerful and others grumpy? Tossers like you? Nope. Jolly good guess, though. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. Take any behavioral disorder. Autism, Asperger's, OCD, ADHD. All can be modified by restoring a chemical balance to the brain through medication. Right, so if it works for them, why not arseholes too? Exactly. What if I could isolate the gene or synapse that causes impoliteness, sarcasm, general ill will? You'd be putting me out of a job. But isn't that a good thing? Not to my wallet. I'd have to learn an actual skill, like timber joinery or Microsoft bleeding Excel. After years of searching, I finally located the corner of the brain responsible for rudeness, disrespect, and deceit. I dubbed it the occipital lobe. I would have gone for the ectoral cortex myself. I hadn't met you yet. Once I'd found that, my goal was to synthesize a counter-agent, Nicetol. Anyone exposed to Nicetol would have the occipital lobe physically shrink and become, in a word, nice. But what I discovered was quite the opposite. You see, it's much easier to enhance the qualities of the occipital lobe rather than suppress them. I carried out illicit tests on animals and in some cases humans, and everything and everyone became angrier, meaner, less patient, and more violent. In short, a complete arse. Yes. So, in attempting to create Nicetol, you actually created arsenal. Buckets of it. Enough for every man, woman, and child in the town 10 times over.
It's fake. It's not a real beard. His ain't. Mine is. So he made Asnall. He calls it Arsenal.